Hello everyone and welcome to Math with Mo. In this episode, we are gonna go through SAT Math Practices number 1. And we're gonna go to the first part of it, which has no calculator. And we're gonna explain the questions. Alright, so question number 1, asking if x minus 1 over 3 equals k, and what is the value of x if k is 3? So easy, you just substitute k with 3, then x minus 1 equals to 9, x gonna be 10. Then A is the answer. Next one, if I equal square root of minus 1, what is the sum of 7 plus 3i plus minus 8 plus 9i? Alright, so we're gonna add 7 and minus 8, which is gonna be minus 1. Then 3 plus 9 going to be 12i. Done. A is the answer. The next question. On Saturday afternoon, Arman sent M text messages each hour for 5 hours, and Tyron sent P text messages each hour for 4 hours. Which of the following represent the total number of messages sent by Arman and Tyron on a Saturday afternoon? Alright, so Arman sent M text messages for 5 hours in each hour, and then Tyron got P text messages each hour for 4 hours. Done. So C is the answer. Very simple. The next question saying Kathy is a repair technician for a phone company. Each week she receives a batch of phone that need repairs. The number of phones that she has left to fix at the end of each day can be estimated with the equation of P equal to 108 minus 23D, where P is the number of phone left and D is the number of days. The question is asking, what is this value 108 represent? Okay, so if she comes 1 week, and at the beginning of the week, so after the first day, 1 day, she will left with how many? 108 minus 23. Day 2, she will left with 108 minus 46, and so on. You just add, right? So what does that represent? The 108 represent the number of phone at the beginning of the week, because each day the number of phone that she repairs will be subtracted from 108. So it means she start the week with 108. So B is the answer. Kathy start each week with 108 phones to fix. Question number 5. So question number 5 has a expression as x squared y minus 3y2 plus 5x y squared minus x squared y plus 3x y squared minus 3y squared. And what's the answer of that if you subtract this from this expression? So we know that we subtract the same ones, right? So here we have x squared y, x squared y. So we do subtract them. So we have negative will be positive. So we will have 2 x squared y. So far we know it's either C or D, the answer. Now we have minus 3y squared. Here we have minus positive plus 3y squared. So we won't have any y squared, 0y squared. So the answer is going to be C, because D shows we have a y squared, which shouldn't be there. But let's see. let's completely solve it. So this negative will be distributed to 3xy squared. We have 5xy squared will be plus 2xy squared. Which is the choice C. There it is. The next question, question number 6, is asking, so there's a model that estimates the height of a boy in inches in terms of the boy's age, which represented by A. So H is equal to 3A plus 28.6. Based on the model, what is the estimate increase in inches of a boy's height each year? So each year it increases 3 inches, right? Example, year 2, the height is 6 plus 28.6. Year 3, the height is 9 plus 28.6. If I subtract them, 3. Each year 3, and then the coefficient of A is 3, so you didn't even need to solve it. 3, so the answer is A. Okay, so the formula above gives the monthly payment M needed to pay off a loan P dollars at R% annual interest over N months. Which of the following gives P in terms of M, R, and N? Alright, so we have M equal to R over 1,200, and then we have 1 plus R over 1,200 power N. Then we have P here. Then we have 1 plus R over 1,200 N minus 1. So I want to isolate P and put everything else on the other side of the equation. So what should I do? I'm gonna multiply both sides of the equation by the denominator. So this side, when I multiply this side by the denominator will be cancelled out by the one that I multiplied, because I multiplied the denominator, right? And the other side, I will end up with M multiplied by 1 plus R 1,200 and minus 1 equals to, and then I'm gonna, so let's just write it, P R 1,200 1 plus R 1,200 N. I'm gonna divide both sides of the equation by this term. If I divide both sides, I'll end up with M 1 plus R and minus 1, and then I'll have R 1,200 1 plus R 1,200 and equal to P. Which one has this term? B is the answer, right? Done. So we just need to multiply both sides by the denominator and divide the both sides by the numerator. And then we isolate P and we find P based on M. All right. Next question, question 8. If A over B is equal to, what is 4B over A? So when A over B is 2, it means B over A is 1 over 2. When B over A is 1 over 2, 4B over A is 4 1 over 2, which is 2. The answer is C. Next one. What is the solution xy to the system of the equation above? There are two ways to solve it. One, you can plug in these numbers, the choices A, B, C, D, and see which one fits. The other one is to actually solve this. We can solve it, right? So let's solve it. 3x plus 4y equal to minus 23. Then we have 2y minus x equal minus 19. So how can I do it? I'm going to multiply both sides of this equation to 3. I'll end up with 6y minus 3x, 57. Yes. Then I'm going to rewrite this one here. 3x plus 4y equal to minus 23. I'm going to add these two terms. If I add the 3x minus 3x cancel out, 6y plus 4y, 10y equals to minus 80. Y is minus 8. Which one y is minus 8? B. Only B has y of minus 8. But then we can find x. X is going to be 3, but you don't need to, because only one of these answers, y is minus 8. Answer is B. Okay, next question. So I have this function ax squared plus 24. The question asks me, the question says a is constant. Okay, and we have g4 equals to 8. What is g minus 4? So one way, which is a hard way, is to substitute, to plug in x here. So basically 8 equals to 4 squared, 16a plus 24. Then I'm going to find a, then I'm going to put a here. Because finding a, I can write the a here, like the number, and then plug minus 4 and then find it. Easy way, like I can see 4 minus 4, same number, different, this is positive, this is negative, right? But it doesn't matter, because here we have x squared. So at the end it's the same thing. So I can say minus 4 and 4 will have the same answer. Answer is 8. A is the answer. So in the equations above, B and C represent the price per pound in dollars of beef and chicken respectively, X weeks after July 1st during last summer. What was the price per pound of beef when it was equal to the price per pound of chicken? So when they were equal, so you should put them equal. 2.35 plus 0.25x. This represented beef, which now I'm going to put it equal to the one that represented chicken. 1.75 plus 0.4x. So I'm going to put all the x in one side of the equation and numbers on the other side. If I do that, I'll end up with 0.15x. This goes that side, it will be 0.6 and x gonna be 4. When x is 4, I'm gonna plug in x in one of the equation. So I'm gonna plug it here. Chicken gonna be 1.75 plus 0.4 multiplied by 4. The answer is 3.35. Right? D was the answer. A line in the xy plane passes through the origin and the slope of 1/7. Which of the following points lies on the line? So, passes through the origin and the slope is 1/7. So it means if it go up 1 unit, it go across the x-axis 7 unit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the line. I didn't need to draw it, just want to show you. It means always y over x should be 1/7. Which of these choices have that property? D has it. 2/14 is equal to 1/7. Right? If I continue this line, you can find that point. This point will be on the line. x14, y2. All right, if x is greater than 3, which of the following is equivalent to 1/1 x plus 2 plus 1/x plus 3? Well, I'm going to solve this here. I'm going to have a common denominator, x plus 2, x plus 3, then x plus 3 plus x plus 2, then I'll have 1/2x plus 5/x plus 2, x plus 3. Alright, so how can I write this one? It can be 1/1, and you know this, right? I can multiply this by the numerator of the bigger denominator into the denominator, and numerator to the denominator of the denominator. Then I will have x plus 2, x plus 3 over 2x plus 5, which is equal to x squared plus 5x plus 6 over 2x plus 5. The answer is B. Next question. If 3x minus y equals to 12, what is the value of 8 power x over 2 power y? So how can I write 8? 8 can be 2 power 3, right? Power x, 2 power y. 2 power 3 power x. I can write it as 2 power 3x over 2 power y. Then this is a dividing of these two numbers, so I can write as 2 3x minus y. Alright? Then what is 3x minus y? 12. So it's equal to 2 power 12. The answer is A. If the other question, if ax plus 2 multiplied by bx plus 7 equals to 15x squared plus cx plus 14, and for all the values of x, and a plus b is 8. What are the two possible values for c? We want to find c. So what can we do here? The first thing we can do is to just open this up, like multiply, like distribute it, right? So I end up with ab x squared plus 7a plus 2bx plus 14 equals to 15x squared plus cx plus 14. So I can, from here, this should be equal to this should be equal to this one, and 14 is also equal to 14, because these two equations are the equal, right? So I can write AB equal to 15, and I can write, so when AB equal to 15 and we have A plus B equal 8, from here I can find values for B and A. So I'm going to just write as B equal to 8 minus A. Then I'm going to plug in here, like substitute here. So if I do it, I'll end up with A, 8 minus A equal 15. Then I'll have minus A squared plus 8A equal 15. Then I can rearrange it as A squared minus 8A plus 15 equals 0. So I can factor it. What will happen if I factor this? If I factor it, I'll have A minus 3, A minus 5 equals 0. So A can be 3 or 5. And when A is 3, B gonna be 5. When A is 5, B is 3. Right? So what can I do with this information? Now I have 7A plus 2B equal to C. So I'm gonna write it just here. I have 7A plus 2B equal to C. So let's say the first scenario, A is 3, B is 5. A is 3. So just plug in. It's going to be 21 plus 10. B is 5. 2 multiplied by 5, 10. So C is going to be 31. So right now one of our answers have 31, and that's D. But let's continue solving. Let's see the other scenario. If A is 5, B is 3. A is 5, like 7 multiplied by 5, 35 plus 2B, 6 equal to C. Then it's going to be 41. Done. So D is the answer to this question. Question 16. All right. I'm just going to erase this. So question 16. If t is greater than 0, t squared minus 4 is 0, what's the value of t? It's one of the easiest questions in this test. T squared will be equal to 4. Then square root both sides, t is equal to plus minus 2. So that's what I did, just to show you. Right? T is equal to plus minus 2. T should be above 0, so t is 2. Done. Question 17. A summer camp counselor wants to find a length x in feet across a lake represented in the sketch. So that's the sketch right here. D, C, B, E, and A. And here is the lake. And that's X in feet. The length represented by AB is 1,800. AB 1,800 feet. EB is going to be 1,400. And BD 700. BD 700. And 800 gonna be CD. Segments AC and DE intersect at B. Okay, AC and DE intersect at B. Okay, and AEB, the angle of AEB and CDB have the same measures. These two angles have the same measures. What is the value of X? Okay, so when these two angles have the same measures, these two angles are having the same measures too, right? So then these two angles will having the same measures. So this triangle is actually magnified, is the same as this one, just magnified, right? So if it's 700, 1,400. So 1,400 divided by 700, 2. So this side magnified twice. This 700 magnified. Why these two? Because these are the side of the angle D and angle D, that angle E, that are same. Okay, so 2 times. So X also magnified 2 times. This is the angle that we should magnify. This is the length that we should magnify. So 2 times 1,600. So the answer is 1,600. Okay. According to the system of equation above, what is the value of X? So we have X plus Y equal to -9. X plus 2Y equal to -25. Well, I'm gonna just subtract this one from this one. So I'm gonna just write it -x minus y plus x plus 2y equal to +9, because this negative can also affect this one, minus 25. Cancel out. Y will be minus 16. Y is minus 16. So what is x? Just plug in y in one of these equations. I'm plugging in here. X minus 16 is equal to -9. Then x will be +7. Right? The answer. In a right triangle, the next question, in a right triangle, one angle measures x, where sine of x is 4/5. What is the cosine 90 minus x? Alright, so we have a right triangle, and this is a right triangle. It's a little bit not right. Just 1 second. Right triangle. And x, the sine of x is going to be 4/5. What does that mean? Sine of x opposite over hypotenuse. So if I do that, this one, the opposite, is going to be 4. My hypotenuse is 5. So what is the cosine of 90 minus x? 90 minus x is actually this angle. Why? Because the triangle, the right triangle, every triangle is 180 degrees if you add all these angles, 3 angles. So we have here in the right triangle, we have 180 minus 90 because it's right. So here is 90 minus x. So 90 minus x is actually this one. So we just need a cosine of this angle. And what was the cosine? Adjacent over hypotenuse. 4 over 5. So we don't even need to go and find this angle, this side. We didn't need that. Because it needs the cosine of this angle. For this angle, this is adjacent. And this is the same hypotenuse. Then it's going to be 4 over 5. 20. And the last one in this no calculator part. If a is equal to 5 square root of 2 and 2a is equal to square root of 2x. What is the value of x? So from here, I'm going to multiply both sides of the equation by 2 to find 2a. So 2a is 10 square root of 2. Then 10 square root of 2 is equal to square root of 2x. So I'm going to just simplify it a little bit. I'm going to put this 2 here inside the radical sign. So it's going to be radical 200. Square root of 200 equal to 2x. So I can write 200 equal 2x. Then x is 100. Done. Alright, so that was it for today. I hope you liked this video. If you liked it, give us a like and subscribe to my channel. And for the next class, I'm going to go through the rest of the questions and I'll see you next time.